Hi My Crafties, it's Tree. I hope you're having a good and crafty day. I have a video for Kokorosa Studio. Their website is here, and I have a 20% off discount code for you. It is L14991. I hope that you take advantage of it, and all this information will be linked in the description box below. I hope you check out their stuff. Okay, so the one die you guys have been mostly interested in is the shutter blind die, and I have been playing with it and figuring things out. They do have a tutorial. Hold on. They do have a tutorial on their website. If you find the pop-up blind dies, and then there will be a tutorial. Theirs has no audio. It is just music playing in the background. So what I found is it does this. So we're going to move that over there. And there are several pieces. And I have written all over my dies, guys. So you need these two. See, I have B and B. And these two I have A and A. So one says back, one says front, back panel, and then I have the sizes here, which is 3 1/8 by 6 5/8 all the way down here, and then that's 3 1/8 by 3 7/8. Now I think that I was also measuring from the cut line on some, and I was also measuring to the edge of the die. So not certain about my measurements, because I have 3 or 4 3/4 instead of crazy measurements. But anyway, let's move on. When you need to cut 2 pieces of paper that are exactly the same, so like these are 2 and they are exact, and when you put them together like this, the pattern is continuous. It doesn't, it's not off by a little bit. So what I found is that by taking the measurements and cutting a straight edge, then I can put one edge on the line, the edge of my, the edge of my cardstock, kind of like this, and then run it through my die machine. But the coordinating die needs to be exactly same orientation on the paper, same exact spot, same exact image underneath. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. We'll get into this blue paper later. So that's why, like, if you look at this one, it shows better that these are all lined up right here and here and here. Okay, I decided I didn't really want to make a card out of that. So we're going Christmas, and at the same time I was figuring out more things as I cut these. So I'm going to pop these out of the die. One pass is sufficient on these. There's no intricate line or detail, and I didn't have a problem cutting them. So all right, so when you take these 2 dies, that is this pink paper. Okay, so you need to get them lined up, but oh no, it's not the pink paper. This is this one. Okay. Okay, so you do need to get them lined up, and you will see that when you put them together, the latter part alternates, so it fills in the gap of the other one. Okay, so if you look at this one, the one on the front is this one, so you want to stick it So we want this one on this one on the front, the one with the tab on the back. And you're going to insert the tabs underneath this one. Does that make sense? I hope so. I tried this before on another piece of paper and it was turning out really cute, but I had a problem with my frame, and I decided that I would then redo this. So now it's one continuous picture, okay? And I have my silicone mat down here because we're gonna now take our glue and we're gonna make sure that these are lined up all the way to the top, all the way to the side, because you don't want to be off. And I just lift this up and we just really need to run one thing, strip of glue down the center, and I'm oozing out. Okay, and that's done. So we're going to do the next side, and I'm going to make this as easy as possible for you because it looks intimidating, it looks difficult, but it is so fun, and I love this die. I can't say enough about this. I love working with Kokorosa Studio, and sorry, it's California, we have earthquakes, right? Okay, so this one is done. Now we're going to work on the back panel, which for some reason I labeled A. You would think the back panel would be labeled B, but I labeled it A. Go figure. All right, so I'm going to just keep all those together, and I'm going to pop these babies out. And again, one continuous image. I hope that I got it on this one, because this one I wasn't really sure if I, excuse me. Alrighty, I'm back. Just dropping things on the ground. Alright, I already did that one. So there we go. So now we have this one. Alright, so this one, you're going to take this long tab. This is your pull tab. And you're going to fold it up and match up the bottom here. Okay? And then we're going to glue that down. Now I thought it would be really cute, but I don't have that prepared, if you looped a dangle around this and had it hanging. I think that would be so cute. You know, just a thread or ribbon or something that could go loop in there and tie. Oh, it'd be so cute. I am not even. What is that? Do as I say, not as I do. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. If you look at my other example, they're lined up and they're covering the gaps of each other. So the one with the tab is here. And we're going to tuck these under here. So it looks like it's on the top, but you're going to start from the bottom, and oh my gosh, it worked. Look. Okay, this is not the root. Okay. This is not the mechanism that oh, now I messed it all up. Okay, bear with me. I'm sorry for the lengthy video. I'm new at tutorials. I'm still learning how to stay focused and on topic. Okay, so we want to line these up along the edge and the top or the bottom, whichever is the best for you. And then we're gonna lift up the top edge here and run a bead of glue. Really don't need a lot. And I'm not, yeah. Okay. Ah! Overcorrection. And it's a good thing you use liquid glue, because liquid glue gives wiggle time. But you use the glue of your preference and choice, and some people might think it's just going to be easier to peel off that backer and be done. Okay, so now we have two pieces just like this. And this one is your front and this one is your reveal. So we need to take this one and flip it over, and we're going to insert these tabs into these. Now I'm going to show you really quick that I am using 3 fingers and shoving that in to make that opening, and then tucking this down and in there. So shove it open, or pop it open, and then flip this and do that. Okay, you might say it's a little fiddly, but once you get the hang of it, it goes really nice and quick. And then voila, ta-da! And then you pull and you get the poinsettia and you push it back. Yay! Okay, one thing they show on their tutorial, Kokorosa shows on the tutorial, is they have a frame that they have put together. And I noticed that the one and only comment was I supposed to receive a frame? And again, it's a suggestion, and I got the impression that it was a suggestion. You know, this is what you could do with our dies. So I'm going to show you how I made my frame. So I have notes somewhere, chicken scratch, that I'm not going to show you, but and my piece is 9 5/8 by 6. And I put it in my scoreboard, and I scored it at 3 1/8. Then I flipped it over and I scored it at 1/2. Then I turned it on the side and I scored it at 1/2 and 1/2. And then I took a die that I found and I just eyeball centered it. Got something on there. And then I cut out a piece and put the die in and said, okay, that's going to be my focal frame point. So we'll work on that later. All right, so what I did was I took my die, my piece, and I put it up against this and against these. Now, this is just, it needs the extra room to move. And you're going to cut just a little bit out of here, okay? So I put that mark there. And I have, I'm like, is this gonna work? Because I've never actually assembled the envelope. Bear with me. So I'm going to just cut this here and here and a little bit. So the line is here. I'm just going to come to the left of the line just ever so slightly so it kind of dips in there. Okay, and I hope that works. So I'm going to fold this and fold this, and I did not bring a bone folder. Why do I have this extra? I don't know. That is a really good question. This fits inside, so I would say let me cut this off. All right, I'm back. So I just stuck it in my scoreboard and cut off, leaving a 1/2 inch. And I would say you only need to score at the 1/2 inch and the 3 1/8. So then you have that, okay? So we're going to fold this one down. So we are not going to need this one. And that one's going down, so we're not going to need this one. And we're not going to need this one. Or this one. Okay. So, ideally, that should be like that. This will go in, and these will go. Will those go in? Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, those will go in. That will stop this from coming out. And then it'll go like this. And let's glue it. Okay, so you don't want to glue this at all. This just lies right in there. And my glue is here. I'm just going to put a little dot of glue here and a little dot of glue there. That will hold this in, and I'm not going to be like really tight. I'm thinking it's going to need some wiggle room. Okay, so this one I'm just going to put, let me see where this ends up at. Almost all the way over. So I'm going to put glue, especially along the top edge, but not right there. Okay, and again along the bottom edge here. And across here. So now they didn't cover the whole back. They left their back open, but I figured this needs to sit inside of something. And then you pull this, how my glue is coming undone. You pull on this tab. You know what? I don't think we want these. Let me, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So what I'm finding is I have it a little too tight. So I'm just going to, against everything, just going to trim off a little bit here. It was folding over, so that tells me it's too tight. If you put it in here and you hold this one, it does move just to there, so we can lift these two up and we can fold this one over. I was also finding that I had glued a little bit over here, so just be careful to keep the glue within the, not on the mechanism. If that makes sense. That should make sense. And not right there. So I'm going to hold that for a minute. And then this one will close up here. So we're just going to put glue along the top here. And on this tab. And on this tab. and then again along here. Okay. Ah, no, wait. No. I want that down. Go down. There we go. It's still not going down. Something's wrong. There we go. User error, user error. It's always user error. These die engineers do great jobs, and then I come in and mess them up. So then we do this. It's catching on what? Okay. It's good that you see my mistakes and we figure out what to do together. I think that we're catching over here. That. Clear that. No, wait, that was, oh, well, forget it. Now it's going down like that. I'm not going to get glue everywhere. Okay. So, there we go. Now it works nicely. I still think that I need, I got a lot of glue on it. I tell you, me and tutorials, and I need to erase that. I did fussy cut out a little poinsettia. So in my paper pad there are printed page, then it has 3 poinsettias that I cut out little ones and I made them work to my advantage. If you don't know, you don't always have to cut out the images exactly. So there were more petals to this white one and some of them were even longer, and I just did what I wanted. So then that'll go there, and that goes like that. It's user error, guys. My problem, not the dies. Oh, okay. I've got one off. So for me, it's easier to start back all over again and insert them. But you get the idea, so I hope that you like it, and I hope you're not turned away because I'm struggling, because, like I said, I'm not the best at tutorials, but I wanted to provide something for you guys. And maybe between the two videos, you can figure out the best scenario. Of course, I did not follow their tutorial on the frame, and maybe that was my issue. No. Yes, it's probably the problem. I'm gonna just give myself a little more room here, like that, and then it opens and it closes. Perfect! Yay! Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a good and crafty day. Please like, subscribe, ring that bell, la 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 la. I know, you might not like this video, but anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in my next video. Until then, God bless you and yours. Bye for now.